Okay.
No problem. 1 second, just a minute. Just a minute.
You check about the quorum and all?
Yes, 1 second. Actually, Dr. Neem, let me start. Okay.
So I start?
Yes, Mr. Bagari, you can start now. It's 2 o'clock.
Okay. The quorum for the meeting is present.
Yes. Yes, quorum is present. I confirm
Present.
Yes.
Hence,
ছবিটা কোথায়?
and hence I declare the 84th annual general meeting of International Combustion. Mr. Shah, please read your.
Oh, you have completed that part, no? We could be hearing. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
You please read your part.
I would like to announce that all 6 members of the board, namely Mr. Sanjay Bagaria, Chairman, Mr. Indrajit Sen, Managing Director, Mr. Ratan Lal Gaggar, Independent Director and Chairman, Audit Committee and Nomination and Remuneration Committee, Mrs. Professor Bharati Dey, Independent Director, Mr. Sandipan Chakraborty, Independent Director, and Mr. Sanjay Shah, Non-Executive Director, are present at this meeting. 8 numbers resolutions for corporate representation under Section 113 of the Companies Act 2013 received by the company are in order. The register of directors and their shareholding maintained under Section 170 of the Companies Act 2013, the register of contracts and arrangements to which directors are interested kept under Section 189(1) of the Companies Act 2013 and other documents as stated in the notice convening the meeting are available for the electronic inspection by the members at the e-voting portal of NSDL. Now I would like to say a few words about the AGM and e-voting. Considering the present COVID-19 pandemic, the AGM is being convened through video conferencing using the NSDL platform in due compliance with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India, General Circular number 20/2020, dated 5th May 2020. The notice convening this AGM along with the annual report for financial year 2019-20 was sent only by email to those members whose email address IDs are registered with the company, public depositories, and the same has also been made available on the websites of the company, NSDL and BSE in compliance with the said MCA circular and relevant SEBI circular. The company has provided both the facilities of remote e-voting and e-voting at this AGM to its shareholders on the resolution to be carried out at this meeting. The remote e-voting period had commenced on 26 September 2020 at 9 a.m. and ended on 28 September 2020 at 5 p.m. As mandated under law, those shareholders who are present at this meeting and have not participated in the remote e-voting shall be entitled to cast their votes on the e-voting at this meeting, also known as the Insta poll, using this NSDL platform. Practicing Company Secretary Mr. Arup Kumar Roy, the scrutinizer for e-voting process, and Mr. Kaustubh Kumar Ghosh, partner Mr. Ray and Ray, statutory auditors, are present at this meeting. May I now request the respected chairman to kindly proceed with the business for today's meeting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the 84th annual general meeting of the company. The accounts for the year under review with the director's report has been sent to you by mail, which I presume as read. We have already informed you that the year 2019-20 was a difficult year for the Indian industry, particularly for the industry in the manufacturing sector, where growth was less than 2%, which was far below the inflation and the revenue from operations for the year, dropped from rupees 134.16 crores for the previous year to rupees 123.95 crores. All input costs during this period has also increased substantially. Both these factors adversely affected the performance of the company, and the loss for the year was rupees 1.87 crores as against a profit of rupees 3.56 crores for the preceding year. You are all well aware of the severe COVID-19 pandemic crisis being faced all over the world, on account of which operations of the company completely stopped for the first quarter of the current year. And even thereafter, operations could only be started partially. The company is continuing to face this problem as some of our major plants are located in Maharashtra, which has been one of the worst affected states on account of the pandemic. The demand of industrial products, particularly of the capital goods sector, has declined sharply, and the government and other global agencies have indicated that for India there could be a decline of demand in the manufacturing sector by almost 30 to 40%. The other issue of deep concern is the complete breakdown of the supply chain, primarily on account of severe liquidity crisis in the MSME sector, who are our main supply source. The non-availability of skilled migrant labor for foundry is another problem which is affecting us, as all our products we use large volume of casting. It is needless for me to say that company is facing a difficult and challenging period, and even every individual connected with the company is making all efforts to meet these challenges and reduce the impact as best as possible. Last year, I informed you that we had entered into a license agreement with Cementos Capa SL Spain, who are recognized as one of the technology leaders and major manufacturers of high-end products for construction industry, including polymer modified dry mortars, which are also manufactured by us at our Ajmer plant. I am pleased to inform you that in November 2019, we have launched the Capa licensed products, and these have received excellent response from the Indian market. While it is true that since starting of the lockdown in the country, the business in the construction industry, in the infrastructure sector and the real estate sector has come to a standstill. However, these being priority sectors by the government of India, as have been repeatedly declared, we expect fast recovery of these sectors, whereby some positive contribution will come from this business vertical of your company. To summarize, I like to mention, like most companies globally and in the country, your company is facing challenging times, but with the extraordinary effort being put in by the team International Combustion, we expect to come out of this difficult period successfully for a brighter future. I convey my sincere thanks to the shareholders for their understanding and continued support. With your permission, I take the notice convening the meeting together with the director's report for the financial year ended 31st March 2020, which has already been circulated amongst the members as read. With your kind permission, I take the auditor's report on the annual financial statements, both standalone and consolidated, for the financial year ended 31st March 2020 as read in accordance with Section 145 of the Companies Act 2013, and the same does not contain any qualification, reservation, or adverse remark. Before I take up the ordinary special business of today's agenda, I would like to invite all those shareholders who have registered themselves as speakers to express their views or raise queries. Due to time constraint, kindly note that the time slot allotted to each speaker has been restricted to 3 minutes. If any pre-registered speaker does not respond when invited to speak, the next speaker shall be invited. I will now ask Mr. S.C. Shah to call out the names of the speakers and ask them to place their speech. Mr. Shah.
Yes, please. Okay. The first speaker in the speaker list is Mr. Santosh Kumar Saraf. Mr. Santosh Kumar Saraf. Santosh Kumar Saraf. To be unmuted. Santosh Kumar Saraf. কোথায় আছে সন্তোষ কুমার সাহা? এই সন্তোষ কুমার সাহা মেক প্যানেলিস্ট এলো কোথায়?
हाँ जी नमस्कार। ये आपके होस्ट बहुत तेजी से चलते सर, ये इनको जनता एक्सप्रेस की आदत पड़ गई। माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, उपस्थित नीचे सदस्यगण, मेरे शेयर होल्डर भाइयों बहनों, मेरा नाम संतोष कुमार साहब है, जो आप वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस के थ्रू प्रेजेंट है। सबको मेरा नमस्कार जी। भगवान से आशा करता हूँ आप सब स्वस्थ होंगे, अपने जितने भी डायरेक्टर सब स्वस्थ होंगे, उनकी फैमिली स्वस्थ होगी, और अपने जितने भी काम करने वाले कर्मचारी हैं वह भी स्वस्थ होंगे। यहाँ भी और फैक्ट्री में काम करने वाले कर्मचारी सब स्वस्थ होंगे। सर मैंने पहले एक लेटर भेज दिया, इसलिए मैं ज्यादा नहीं बोलूंगा क्योंकि बोलने में टाइम लग जाता है, इसलिए मैंने सेक्रेटरी साहब को लेटर भेज दिया। आशा है कि उनको मिल गया होगा, उसका समय से जवाब दे दीजिए। आज अगर जवाब देते तो आज, नहीं तो बाद में जवाब देने से चलेगा सर। उसके मैंने कॉस्ट कटिंग के बारे में पूछा, कोविड के इफेक्ट के बारे में पूछा है सर, और मैंने आपको फीमेल एम्प्लॉय के बारे में पूछा है सर, और वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस मीटिंग अच्छी है बोल के मैंने कहा है सर। मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा पोदार जी, वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस मीटिंग करिए, फिजिकल मीटिंग भूल जाइए सर। ये वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस मीटिंग काफी अच्छी मेरे विचार से। ना तो इसमें देखिए आप लोग अलग अलग जगह से अटेंड कर रहे हैं, आधा भी आपको सबको कलामती आना पड़ता, आने से एक तकलीफ भी होती है, बरसात का भी टाइम होता है, पानी भी भूल जाता है, तो बहुत आराम है सर। इसके अलावा देखिए आपको ईमेल के लिए आपने कितना दिन का, किसी ने आपको ईमेल दिया, अभी सब ईमेल दे दिया, जिससे आपको किताब भी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक जारी, कागज की बचत हो रही है सर। इसके अलावा सर ट्रेवलिंग खर्चा भी बच रहा है, जो डायरेक्टर लोग बाहर से आते थे उनको आना नहीं पड़ रहा है, वो अपने घर से अटेंड करते जाते, और हमें भी आराम है, हमें भी 2.5 घंटा जर्नी करके मैं एयरपोर्ट पर रहता हूँ तो जाना पड़ता सर, तो आराम ही आराम है सर। और मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा सर, वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस मीटिंग रखिए, इसमें खर्चा ही खर्चा कम और फायदे सर। इसके अलावा मैं समय आपका नहीं लूंगा सर, दोबारा मैंने लेटर भेजा, दोबारा नहीं, और भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ आप सबको स्वस्थ रखे, जितने भी अपने इंटरनेट कंपल्सन से जो रिलेटेड आदमी है सब अच्छे रहे। और सर ये कोविड काफी दूर गया, इसको आप नेगेटिव मत लीजिए, आप पॉजिटिव लीजिए, क्योंकि आज कोविड के कारण यह देखिए अपने वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस मीटिंग करने लगे सर। अदरवाइज कभी जिंदगी में नहीं सोचा कि वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस मीटिंग करेंगे, और ये वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस मीटिंग में मैं 275 मीटिंग अटेंड कर चुका हूँ इस साल सर। काफी सक्सेस है, काफी कंसेप्ट अच्छा है सर। घर में बैठे बैठे आप लोग मीटिंग कर सकते हैं सर, आप भी घर में बैठे बैठे मीटिंग कर सकते हो सर, फायदे ही फायदे हैं। जिनको से मेरे एक तात्पर्य में उदाहरण देता हूँ, पहले कोयले में खाना बनाते थे, फिर गैस में, अब धीरे धीरे हम लोग इलेक्ट्रिक चूल्हे में आ गए सर। उसी तरह अपने आप को ही चेंज कर लीजिए सर। है, जय हिंद, जय भारत, जय श्री राम। साहब नमस्कार, আমার নেবেন স্যার? আপনি খুব ভালো আছেন স্যার? আপনাকে খবর দেখা হয়নি। হ্যাঁ, নমস্কার স্যার, আপনি ভালো থাকবেন। আরেকটা পুজো তো ভালো কাটাবেন সবাই, দীপাবলি, ভাই দুজ আর হোলি কিন্তু ভালো করে কাটাবেন। জয় হিন্দ, জয় শ্রীরাম, নমস্কার স্যার।
Thank you. আপনি ভালো কাটাবেন।
Mr. Shah, next speaker.
Next speaker is Vishendra Narayan Kundu. Vishendra Narayan Kundu is the next speaker. We are connecting with Mr.
এটা কোথায় গেল? যিনি এখন আছেন না, সে কোথায়? কি এখন কি কথা বললো? এই
না না,
তাহলে
Santosh Kumar sir.
Mr. Shah.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Mr. Kundu. Yes, please go ahead and speak.
Go ahead.
I'm on the line. Okay, thank you. Respected Chairman, members of the board, fellow online shareholder and friend, I am B.N. Kundu. At the outset, I would like to thank the management for steady progress of the company year after year. According to soft copy, the report presented to us has been very nicely prepared with exhaustive details, and I have nothing further to say on it. I congratulate the management and sincerely hope that the growth and prosperity of the company will be maintained. Hello, শুনতে পাচ্ছেন?
Yes, yes.
International conversion is doing very well during the past few years and will also do well in future year also. The drop in profit this year should not be counted to judge about the state of business of the company, as this has happened due to the unheard of pandemic situation that has badly affected all aspects of human life, including that of business in India and other parts of the world. The situation will be over very soon and the company will be surged ahead under the able leadership of our all-time leader, Mr. Sanjay Bagaria. Sir, I have some specific questions. Due to pandemic situation, what is your future plan? And number two, what is your roadmap next 3 to 4 years? With our respected MD, Mr. Indrajit Sen, the helm of the company, I do not want to lengthen my speech. Before I close, I want to offer my special thanks to Mr. S.C. Shah and Mr. Manna for their cordiality and hospitality when I have visited International Conversion Office for any queries. With these remarks, I am closing here. Thanks to all.
Thank you, Mr. Kundu.
Thank you.
The next speaker is Mr. Anindo Kundu. Anindo Kundu.
কাকে বললেন?
Anindo Kundu. If he is not available, we will call him later.
Mr. Shah, then you skip to the next speaker.
Okay. A limit for the timing, we'll call him later. And come to the next one, the Ashit Kumar Pathak. Ashit Kumar Pathak. Ashit Kumar Pathak. Yes, his name is here.
স্যার শোনা যাচ্ছে?
Yes. To carry on, Mr. Pathak.
হ্যাঁ বলছি, হ্যাঁ এই যে বলছি স্যার, বলছি স্যার, very good afternoon. My best wishes for good health, happiness, prosperity to our respected chairman, managing director, CFO, board of directors, company secretary, fellow members. My name is Ashit Kumar Pathak, member of International Corporation of India Limited. My esteemed gratitude to our company secretary, Mr. Subhash Chandra Saha, and secretarial department for mailing me the notice of the AGM annual report very well in advance and allow me to speak for sending special link. Excellent corporate governance from our company. Sir, financial performance financial year 20 not so up to date than financial year 19. Revenue from operation 124 crores than 134 crores previous year. EBITDA 453 lakhs, where previous year were 1,242 lakhs, and comprehensive loss 248 lakhs, where previous year 377 profit. EPS also came down minus 7.83 from 14.90, and also book value came down. And no dividend, no appreciation for members, also no capital market appreciation also. Sir, financial year 21 also more challenging than financial year 20, where operation most impacted last week year ending financial year 20 and first quarter financial year 21 due to pandemic. Service sector mostly impacted due to low demand, housing sector impacted, liquidity stress, negative GDP projected by RBI governor financial year 21, retail inflation projected 7% and rural sector, other factors. So apart from these factors, the strategy and roadmap from our company management team to come up in potential financial performance in financial year 21 with our business strategies. Government also giving a pace Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative into service sectors. Sir, joint venture company MPTPL done good financial performance and PBT 6.96 lakhs other than previous year loss. Here our joint venture is good performer. Sir, our next capex program financial year 21, where financial year 20 was 587.90 lakh mentioned, and page 21 foreign exchange outgo earning is 564.92 lakhs, where outgo is 967.50 lakhs. Sir, segmented performance, gearing motor, gearbox good performer, and building material, same revenue increased by loss, same level. So strategy and roadmap for enhanced performance, where EVR in downstream and give enhanced achievement, where sir, net debt of our company as on first quarter financial year 21 and debt reduction policy. Sir, page 64 balance sheet, inventories 44 crores, that 39 crores previous year, and also page 86 current inventory in mutual fund at the time is 119.83 lakhs. Sir, all business is NAV status. Parallelly, present NAV status is better. Also, sir, note 28, page 23, redemption in current investment mentioned 41.71 lakh loss, and note 12, impairment allowance for doubtful debt mentioned 72.77 lakhs, where previous year is 49.52 lakhs. If possible, give some highlight about doubtful debt. Here, miscellaneous page 94. Miscellaneous expenditure, recoverable debt 33.66 lakhs, and provision for a credit loss mentioned 23.25 lakhs, selling distribution expenditure higher than previous year. Before I conclude, our conclusive management team have enough innovative concept in 3 products portfolios with 4 manufacturing units and 13 branch office, 400 staffs, and innovative concepts, and only some drawbacks we cannot be able to have excellent financial performance. My request to our management teams to find out the drawbacks either by strong marketing, either by expansion, either by new sustainable innovations in strong marketing strategies, either domestic or international market, by which we can boost our financial performance, because our product is always in demand, either domestic or international market. Thanking you, sir. Expect financial year 21 is good financial performance apart from all pandemic, and blessing of God with sound health and mind to everybody associated to International Combustion India Limited. Thanking you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Mr. Tarak Chakraborty. Mr. Tarak Chakraborty.
এটা কি অসিত কুমার পাঠক তো?
আমাকে ডাকবে এবার।
আপনি দেখতে পাচ্ছেন তো মিস্টার সাহা?
হ্যাঁ, দেখতে পাচ্ছি। পারফেক্ট। ওকে, ভেরি গুড, থ্যাংক ইউ।
কাকে কি
মিস্টার তারক চক্রবর্তী।
জয়েন করেছে
ভিডিও
এই তো প্যানেলিস্ট। আচ্ছা, আরএল কাকে এখানে জয়েন করেছে, প্যানেলিস্ট করে দিচ্ছি।
conferencing, but now what is the reason of type the video conferencing attitude? There I am very stunned.
Mr. Chakraborty, you don't have a video connection.
Power are not the bit perfection. Now my point. My point is that, sir, this year is the historical blacklist of 2020, and major critical disease and implement of the world basis and COVID-19 or corona, like the name of short days, but the ordinary people are sufferer and keep panic. And not only that, our human rights of the situation as per scenario is a very danger. And not only that, in this time our management team is arranged video conferencing AGM, really our management team, but now this situation are life risks, the range of company turnover, business segment, annual report and VC. Congratulations our management team and company secretary Mr. Shah, managing director Mr. Singh Sahib, our chairman, and parallel our all of staffs, Mr. Manna and associated. Now my point is that this comments our annual report in of these life risks are arranged our company business segment. We are a minority, the rest of home. the life and keep the service. And I thanks for
Hello.
Mr. Shah, Mr. Shah, please request for the next speaker.
Okay. Mr. Hezekiah Sanath is there. Yes.
এটা কি বলবো?
Hezekiah Sanath.
না, এখন কে বললো?
Cut.
তাকে দেখা যাচ্ছে না কেন? রাঘব চক্রবর্তী দেখো কি কথা বললেন কি না? ঋষিকেশ সানা।
Hezekiah Sanath. Yes.
Unmute me. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Hello, can I hear me? Sunai dे रहा है? Hello.
सुनाई दे रहा है, Mr. Sanath. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
talk, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I want to thank everyone to giving me the opportunity and hope you are all are doing well. मुझे सिर्फ इतना ही पूछना है, कापा रिलेटेड थोड़ी मेरी क्वेरी थी, because I am also working in building material segment from last 12-13 years. Currently with the after combi मतलब हमारा agreement कापा के होने के बाद our product becomes make in India. Can we are pushing our product as a make in India? Because now many people are asking ki while specifying, because our product goes through in building material through architect and consultant specifications only. तो क्या हम लोग अपना प्रोडक्ट मेक इन इंडिया करके पुश कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि हमारे कॉम्पिटिटर लैट्रिक्रिट और कैरकॉल ये दोनों के दोनों बिगर कॉम्पिटिटर है. दे आर 300 करोड़ टर्नओवर एंड 150 करोड़ टर्नओवर. बोथ आर नॉट मेक इन इंडिया. एंड प्रोजेक्ट लाइक सेंट्रल विस्टा जो 20,000 करोड़ का प्रोजेक्ट है, there also government is pushing make in India product only everywhere. The mainly people don't like China, and I think Latricate and Carcol is having plants in China, because I am also working with Domakawa, it's Swiss multinational. Then मुझे और 2-3 सवाल है कि we are concentrating on retail segment or project segment in our Kappa IC combination, because if we are concentrating on project segment, then there we are having good margin compared to retails, but we will require more qualified peoples. Then मुझे ये भी थोड़ा जानना था सर, हम लोग हेवी इंजीनियरिंग सेगमेंट में 80-90 करोड़ का टर्नओवर शायद 2008 के बाद कभी क्रॉस नहीं कर पाए. क्या हम लोग कर पाएंगे 80-90 करोड़ का टर्नओवर क्रॉस अगले 2-3 साल में? कभी मतलब चांसेस है? और बउअर मोटर में थोड़ा ये जानना था कि फ्रॉम लास्ट क्वार्टर ऑफ दिस फाइनेंशियल ईयर क्या हम लोग कंटिन्यू ब्रेक इवन मतलब प्रॉफिटेबल रहेंगे बउअर मोटर के डिवीजन में? ये थोड़े सवाल थे सर मेरे.
Thank you. Mr. Shah, the next speaker.
Mr. Joydeep Bokshi.
Good afternoon, sir. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. Good afternoon, Chairman Bagaria ji and Mr. Indrajit Sen, our MD. Thanks to Mr. Saha, our company secretary, for giving me an opportunity to express my views. Sir, this virus has sent shockwaves throughout the globe. How much is the business affected due to this supply chain breakdown and disruption? What are the steps we are taking to mitigate? So, what are the new technical observations for upgradation program we have in hand? Regarding export orders, what is the pipeline and what is our order book position? So, regarding the governments in our products are made in India and supports our government's initiative in the European standards. So, regarding our building material products, I kindly highlight on the business of this sector. What are the future capex programs in the next coming 2-3 years? So our countries passing through industrial sectors and this period. What are the cost savings programs we are having? I support all your resolutions and nothing to add more. Hope our company would put extra effort to keep in track and clear implement. And I support everybody. Thank you, Chairman. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to express my
Thank
views.
you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bakshi. Next speaker, Mr. Shah.
Mr. M.K. Sharma. Mr. M.K. Sharma.
এনকে মানে নন্দকিশোর, এনকে মানে নন্দকিশোর,
Naveen.
নন্দকিশোর।
Nandkishore, yeah.
Yeah, thank you to the management. Thank you for this opportunity. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Very much.
Yeah,
Definitely.
thank you. So I have sent in my list of questions. Do you want me to repeat them, or you would want to respond to them because if you have them?
Mr. Sharma, we will respond to you by mail. We have gone through your mail. If you would like to raise any other issue, you can raise it at this forum.
No, I would just thank you and appreciate if you could reply to my questions. I don't
Sure.
have anything else.
You be rest assured, we will be shortly sending you a reply.
All right, then I'd like to wish you all the best and the company a lot of success. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll wait for your reward.
Sure. Mr. Shah, please call for the one speaker who we missed out earlier.
Yes, yes. Mr. Arinder Kundu.
Mr. Shah,
Not certainly. Kishendra Kundu, have already done it. No. Arinder Kundu, I don't think he's here. He has not reported.
so Mr. Shah, then shall I start with the answering of the questions?
Yes, yes, please.
So you, okay, I'm going ahead.
Okay.
So, gentlemen, regarding the, there were some queries raised by some of the shareholders, which have been sent by mail to our secretarial department. The secretarial department will, in due course, send these responses to every shareholder who have raised certain queries. Now, first of all, I would like to thank our shareholders for their understanding of our not so good performance of the company in these difficult times, and we believe that in the current year, the issue of our focus of the management is to reduce our costs and to stabilize the operations of the different divisions. As mentioned in my opening address, these are difficult times whereby the supply chain of the foundries had got severely affected, and also the plants were not fully operational in the second quarter as well. one issue that was raised by the shareholders was regarding the CAPA. As by opening address, it was mentioned that this relates to the construction sector, and because of this pandemic, the construction sector had come to a complete standstill, which is started opening up. Our focus at present is on the retail segment, and we are trying to pitch an international brand which is well accepted world over in competition to the other international brands which are prevalent in India. They may be big, but we have some advantages over them, and we are trying to get hold of a reasonable share of the market. As we are seeing in the coming months, and we hope to quickly reach, our focus is to reach on a monthly level kind of a break-even situation, which at the earliest we will try and turn around this particular division. As far as our another focus is to retire all the interest-bearing debts that this particular division has, and that is somewhat reflected even in the balance sheet that many of our shareholders have. As regards one issue came up was regarding the projection for the HED, Heavy Engineering Division, what projection they have. As you are all aware that Heavy Engineering Division relates to the capital goods industry, and as mentioned in my opening address, the capital goods sector has been severely impacted because of it. But still, we are hopeful that we would have a reasonable performance in the current year, and subsequent next year onwards, we expect the growth to step in, which will start giving us good revenue. As regards Bauer, also a similar situation has occurred because of the pandemic. Our Aurangabad plant was severely affected in the month of July because of the pandemic. In Aurangabad, there was a complete lockdown in the month of July. But again, we are very optimistic about both these divisions, and we hope to recover our lost ground and come out with decent numbers in the coming quarters. I think I have mentioned whatever I had to say. I would request Mr. Sen to take up any other issue if I have missed out on, and highlight on the performance of the company. Mr. Sen.
Yes, thank you, Chairman. Gentlemen, honestly, Chairman has covered almost all the points that were raised, and he has explained about the current situation. I can only repeat the challenges that we are having right now. I mean, it's not only our company, every company is having this challenges of insufficiency of orders, supply chain breakdown, and particularly because most of our suppliers are from MSME sectors, and also we are unable to work to full capacity in our various plants. Well, this is there, but before I move to at this point, I'd like to assure the shareholders that everyone in Team International Combustion is working hard to meet these challenges, and we are really hopeful that we shall be able to meet these challenges successfully in the current year for a very strong and brighter future. There's just one point I would like to add about CAPA. I need to mention here, because there was one question was raised about CAPA, whether it's Make in India, whether we do it for projects, we are doing it in retail, and what is the future of CAPA. I need to mention that CAPA is one of the leading manufacturer of this construction chemicals in Europe, and they are a multinational company.
And we are the only only licensed partner of Kappa globally. They have chosen us because of our reputation as a company, as international combustion. And at this present moment, though we are presently marketing in India, but our agreement with Kappa is that for not only it's India, but whole of Southeast Asia, and even Kappa Wood has decided to source some of the products that we shall manufacture for their own markets. I mean, that is the position. And though we are currently working in retail market, I mean, we are focusing on retail market because that is where the reputation comes. That is where people get exposed to what we are trying to offer. But also at the same time, we are talking with various projects, large projects, when we have just started talking, some of these projects I need not mention. Of course, I would. They are very large projects in infrastructure projects and as well as large building construction projects. And we expect to get these projects also within our fold in a short period of time. But please do appreciate that nothing is easy this year. Nothing will be easy this year. But it's always a very, very, very big challenge. Surely, HED, we do see growth of HED in the long term. And of course, we also see definite growth of our division. But this year is a challenge and which we have to circumvent. This is what I have to tell all of you right now. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Now, item number 1 to 5 relating to ordinary and special business appearing in the notice for the AGM. The related resolutions do not require any proposer or seconder as the meeting is held through video conferencing. The said resolutions have also been posted on portal of to enable the shareholders to participate in the remote e-voting and or instruct poll during this meeting. I would request those voted in the remote e-voting to vote using the Instra poll for this meeting. The first item is the adoption of the audited financial statement for the financial year 2019-20 along with the statement of equity drawn up in accordance with the India's accounting standards as prescribed under the company's rule 2015, that is the statement of profit and loss, including the statement of other comprehensive income for the financial year ended 31st March 2020, the balance sheet as on date, and the cash flow statement and the statement of changes in equity for the financial year ended on that date, including the notes, schedules, annexures, attachment thereto, together with the director's report of the board of directors and auditors, annexures thereon as placed before the meeting be and are hereby considered approved and adopted. The next item relates to reappointment of retiring director. Mr. Colleagues on the board retires by rotation at this meeting and being eligible has offered himself for reappointment. The related resolution is as follows. Resolved that in accordance with section 152 of the Companies Act 2013, Mr. I. Sen, a director of the company who retires by rotation at this meeting and being eligible offers himself for reappointment, be and is hereby reappointed as director of the company, whose period of office shall be liable to be determined by the retirement of directors by rotation. Special business. Appointment of Mr. Sandipon Chakraborty as an independent director. The next item on the agenda relates to the approval of shareholders for the appointment of Mr. Sandipon Chakraborty as an independent director of the company for a period of 5 years with effect from 7th February 2020 by means of ordinary resolution, and the relevant resolution therefore is contained in item number 3 of the notice convening the AGM. Next item is appointment of Mr. Sanjay Shah as a non-executive director. The next item on the agenda relates to the approval of the shareholders for the appointment of Mr. Sanjay Shah as a non-executive director of the company with effect from 7th February 2020 by means of a special resolution, and the relevant resolution therefore is contained in item number 4 of the notice convening the meeting. Cost auditors remuneration. The next item on the agenda relates to the approval of the shareholders of the remuneration of rupees 80,000 to be paid to the cost auditors of the company for the financial year 2019-20 by means of an ordinary resolution, and the relevant resolution therefore is contained in item number 5 of the notice convening the meeting, convening the AGM. The consolidated results of the voting on each of the resolutions after considering the voting cast through remote electronic voting and Insta poll shall be announced within 48 hours of the conclusion of this AGM in Form 2 BSc and uploaded on the websites of the company and NSDL. Ladies and gentlemen, I have concluded all the business of this meeting. I would like to thank you all for your attendance here today. Thank you.
So put up thanks by members. Okay. You have to close the meeting.